It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news in full. Breaking news. Those who drummed support for Biafra agitation must be delighted that Igbo land is being desecrated. The news in full. Some believe that the electioneering process for the governorship election in Anambra State is what is fueling anarchy in the state and other eastern states. Those who hold these viewpoints believe this after the election that peace and normalcy will return. In this regard, the restlessness and other of evils are blamed on politicians who are attempting to undo one another. The chaos in the southeast, on the other hand, is blamed on the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and its security outfit, the Eastern Security Network, ESN. The killings and arson that are taking place in the region can easily be interpreted as indigenous people of Biafra's way of enforcing the sit-at-home orders that they have been declared at various times. The burning of Joe Igbokwe's house in Inewi has further cemented the claim that indigenous people of Biafra is to blame for the chaos in the southeast. Mr. Joe Igbokwe, who is an all-progressive Congress chieftain, lives and works in Lagos, but has interest in the southeast because he is an Igbo man with interest in Igbo land. His concern for his homeland and country justifies his outspoken opposition to IPOB and ESN's unwholesome activities in the southeast. Many supporters of Biafra and sympathizers are angry at Joe Igbokwe for taking a different stance in their pursuit of Biafra. As a result, it is not surprising that his house was set on fire by the indigenous people of Biafra, ESN. The unrest in the southeast has claimed the lives of notable Igbo sons and daughters. The willful killing of Dr. Chike Akunyili, Professor Samuel Udubuisi Chioma, a student of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, and others too numerous to mention, is a stain on IPOB. IPOB's agitation for Biafra is now looking more like a curse to the Igbos. The southeast has been the victim of a slew of heinous crimes because IPOB's actions have the potential to erode some of the values that have made the Igbos so thick. If an Igbo person's property is no longer safe in Igbo land, for whatever reason, it follows that the concept of building at home, which was ably championed as a norm, was actually misguided. The belief that a wealthy person who keeps his or her wealth outside the Igbo land is worthless and encourages Igbos to have ploughed back their wealth into their homeland. What happened to Mr. Joe Igbokwe would now deter some people. The burning of his house is an abomination and vile act. IPOB has demonstrated a lack of discernment in how they apply the weight of their hand. Investors who were culturally engineered to invest equally in Igbo land so as to accelerate development will now be facing a difficult decision to do what they are supposed to do joyfully, all because they feel insecure and afraid to establish their development, which will in turn favor the southeast region. However, because of the unbridled approach and outright disregard for the rights, liberties, and ethos that make the Igbo race tick, the IPOB has defiled Igbo land. IPOB has unleashed criminals on Igbo land, and this may take years to reverse the situation. And this is an analysis by Minister talking about the electionary process for the governorship election in Anambra State, which is fueling uproar and some anarchy in the state and other eastern states, because the gubernatorial election in Anambra had actually been causing a whole lot of topsy-turvy, killings, maimings, and abnormalcy in the region. And at a point, it was rumored that President Muhammadu Buhari is likely to declare a state of emergency due to the killings and anomaly going on in the southern region, because the writer is of the opinion that the restlessness and other upheavals are actually blamed on politicians, who are attempting to undo one another in the bid to emerge. And the chaos in the southeast is, on the other hand, again, is blamed on the indigenous people of Biafra, that is the IPOB, and also their security outfit, which is known as the Eastern Security Network, ESN. The killings and arson that are taking place in the region are often interpreted to be that it is the IPOB that are doing this to enforce their sit-at-home orders, which they have declared at various times. Just like the burning of the house of Mr. Joe Igbokwe, who is a special advisor to Governor Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State on water and drainage, who has his house at Inewi in the southeast. Of recent, was said that his house was burnt down, and the likely people, the suspects, are actually the indigenous people of Biafra. However, most of the times the Biafra have the opinion that they are not the one causing mayhem or unwholesome activities in the southeast. Although at a point in time, Joe Igbokwe had once said that the indigenous people of Biafra, through one Simon Ekpa, had said that he should prepare to die. So definitely this rage of which his house was actually razed and burnt down would only have been traced to the indigenous people of Biafra, while some others are of the opinion that it was the governors, the gubernatorial aspirants for the Anambra state seat, that are actually perpetrating this evil act to blackmail the indigenous people of IPOB. However, that does not stop the fact that the unrest in the southeast has claimed the lives of notable Igbo sons and daughters, just like Dr. Chike Akunyili, Professor Samuel Ndubuisi Chioma, a student of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, and two numerous others which cannot be mentioned. And that is becoming a pathetic situation in the southeast region, because this heinous crime and unwholesome atrocities is signifying that the Igbo land is actually not safe again, and their properties as well is not saved, and therefore the IPOB are one way or the other attached to this situation, just like the gubernatorial aspirant or any other political party might also have their hands and in it. However, they are only pushing away investors who are having the opinion to invest equally in the Igbo land in order to accelerate the development, which they are, as at now, they'll be having a difficult time to make their decision joyfully. Thanks for listening.